Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Emily Haugen. Thousands of volunteers turned up again today to help search for missing Winona mom Madeline Kingsbury. Volunteers walked rough terrain in Winona and Fillmore counties today. Kingsbury was last seen on March 31st after dropping off her children at daycare. Winona County's emergency management director says the public's support here is appreciated.
We're extremely grateful. We just want everybody to keep an eye out. And I'm not even going to try to list all the people who've helped because I'll miss somebody, but we're just so thankful for everybody that has helped us out.
Kingsbury's family is offering a $50,000 reward for any information on her whereabouts. Winona police also said in a release today that they are ending the large organized searches. Law enforcement plan to do concentrated, targeted searches from here on. If you know anything or have any security camera footage, please contact the Winona Police Department. They ask you to do that at the number on your screen. Several acres of property are damaged after a brush fire in Council Bay. Holman Fire was called to the scene on Mark Trail this afternoon for a controlled burn that got out of hand. Mostly grass was damaged as well as some fences on the property. Holman Fire Department Captain Frank Garrow says the fire was contained quickly, but one person was treated for smoke inhalation. Garrow says he does not recommend burning at this time of year.
It is not a good day to burn. Low humidity, mild winds, warm, just a perfect day.
Garrow also says to be on the lookout for a possible burn ban coming up. Holman, Galesville, Farmington, and Onalaska fire departments assisted on the scene. Well, more than 20 years after it was first approved by the FDA, a federal judge in Texas has now halted the approval of the abortion pill mifepristone, the most common method of abortion in the United States. Bradley Blackburn has more on what it means and where the legal fight could be headed next.
The abortion pill mifepristone has been used in the U.S. for decades, but on Friday, federal judge Matthew Kazmierek, a Trump appointee in Amarillo, Texas, stayed the FDA's approval after challengers claimed the process was improper and a risk to patients. While the judge gave the government 7 days to appeal, abortion rights supporters slammed the ruling.
This decision is clearly about ideology and politics. It's not about science and medicine.
But in a separate case in Washington state Friday, a different federal judge appointed by President Obama said the government can't restrict access to the drug. Mifepristone is currently available by mail, even in states where abortion procedures are illegal. Legal experts say, at least for now, nothing will change.
I would say that there's a possibility that pharmacies can continue to provide mifepristone and abortion clinics can continue to provide mifepristone even without FDA approval.
The Biden administration has already filed its notice of appeal in the Texas case.
It is contrary to what makes for good public health policy to allow courts and politicians to tell the FDA what it should do.
The dueling rulings set up a potential legal showdown that could wind up before the Supreme Court, which overturned Roe v. Wade last June. The Texas decision is energizing anti-abortion rights groups.
We are encouraged that the federal judiciary is finally taking a look at the approval of mifepristone and really holding the FDA to account.
The FDA argued the drug went through a 4-year approval process, and 99.9% of patients are treated without any adverse reaction. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
The president has said his administration will fight the ruling.
Wow, what a beautiful day across the Coulee region. We had temperatures in the 60s across the area, low 60s towards Eau Claire, mid to even upper 60s from Winona down to Prairie du Chien. Take a look at some of the highs for today. Winona, you made it to 68. Black River Falls made it to 66, 64 in Viroqua. Sparta, that ain't right. Your high was not 39 degrees. You were in the 60s. Upper 60s towards Boscobel as well as Prairie du Chien. I think the sensor's off by a few months there, Emily. Sparta, right now you are at 63 degrees. Black River Falls is at 65. Double Nichols, 55 towards the Marshfield area. Ladysmith, good evening to you guys. You're at 51. 64 is the current temperature in Decorah as well as Preston. And we are a heck of a lot warmer than this time yesterday. 15 degrees warmer in Black River Falls, 13 degrees warmer in Winona, 15 degrees warmer in Eau Claire. And the good news, that trend is going to continue as we go into the next few days. Now for tonight, we'll see temperatures going into the low 50s till we get to about the midnight time frame. We'll see temperatures in the upper 40s. And then by the 2 o'clock hour, we'll see temperatures right around 47 degrees. Radar scan right now, we have a clean sweep across the area, but Emily, coming up in the first warm forecast, we're going to read this right here. A warm and dry Easter is ahead. We'll talk about that coming up in just a few minutes.
This is so exciting. All right.
Yes, it is.
Thanks, Eric.
You bet.
In Stoddard, nature lovers got to hear some expert advice. At the Focus on the Flyway event, expert photographers and naturalists shared helpful advice with the public. People got to learn about migrating waterfowl, bird identification tips, and how to capture perfect bird shots. A member of the Mississippi Valley Conservancy says the ultimate goal is environmental awareness.
Our ultimate purpose is to create awareness of waterfowl and wildlife in this part of the world and what their needs are and what's threatening them.
And if you missed today's event and you're interested in learning more about wildlife along the Mississippi, you can visit the Conservancy's official website. We'll post a link for you on our website. That is news8000.com. And back in Alaska, Ultra Federal Credit Union helped families celebrate Easter at the Omni Center. There was face painting, photos with the Easter Bunny, and lots of treats for families to enjoy. This is the event's 51st year, and organizers say a big goal of it is giving back.
We just really like to give back to the community. Ultra started in the La Crosse County area, and this is where we want to bring everything that we have, and really we just enjoy doing this for the community.
And dogs in the La Crosse area also got a chance to hunt for eggs today. With some furry friends accompanying, residents got to go egg hunting at Myrick Park. Over 125 dogs put their noses to the test, searching for dog treats and a golden egg. Organizers say this hunt is more than just fun.
We donate a lot of treats to the Coulee Region Humane Society and to local rescues, and this is just another way for us to be able to give back to the local community.
And of course, the Easter Bunny stopped by for a photo op. Coming up on News 8, a moose on the loose. An unusual animal made its way into an Alaska house. We'll take a look at his quest coming up later. But first, the search for a missing ring. We'll share the story of Minnesota neighbors who banded together for a wedding band. That's coming up after the break. Stay with us.
Made with American biofuels, E15 saves drivers money, reduces emissions, and creates jobs in rural communities. Last year, when gas prices were spiking, President Biden extended summer sales of E15 and saved drivers nearly $1 per gallon in some areas. We can't afford higher gas prices this summer. We need the Biden administration to act again. Tell Senator Baldwin that President Biden must protect access to E15 and extend savings at the pump.
This is Kathy. She's about to see her dentist. She's afraid. Not because of the drill, but because of the bill. A big bill. But Kathy doesn't need to be afraid, and neither do you. Thanks to affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. It's easy to get this coverage. Don't believe me? Call or go online for all the details. You could even have this free information kit. This isn't a discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance. It helps pay for over 400 procedures. That's a lot. I'm talking cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures. Bottom line, you'll have help paying for routine care and expensive major work. But if you want deductibles, forget it. There aren't any. No annual maximum either. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Stop fearing the big bill. Start saving at the dentist. Call now or go to sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Non-drowsy Claritin knocks out symptoms from over 200 allergens without knocking you out. Feel the clarity and make today the most wonderful time of the year. Live Claritin Clear.
The results are in for the 10th annual Best of La Crosse County. Head to bestoflacrossecounty.com to see the winners in every category. Thank you to everyone who participated, and congratulations to all the winners. Presented by River Valley Remodelers.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
In the small town of Anoka, Minnesota, a woman from Seattle was feeling a little stir-crazy, missing the big city. But one morning, she woke up and realized her wedding ring was gone, an heirloom going back generations. Boyd Hubert traces the journey that all started with a missing ring.
Before the glacier-like retreat of what's felt like the longest winter ever, she arrived.
Yeah, this is different.
Darnell Sue's nice way of saying Anoka, Minnesota isn't Seattle. from where she came.
I think the long, prolonged periods of cold are sort of getting to me at this point.
That cold in which she stood gloveless next to her husband Jason last December, minutes before that ring on her finger slipped off.
I didn't realize that in cold weather that your fingers shrink. Look at that.
That ring, the one her great aunt Melba had worn for her wedding, the family heirloom that also graced Darnell's finger on her April wedding day, was gone before she knew it.
I didn't notice until the next day.
Panic set in as Darnell mentally retraced her steps through an evening out with friends, walking in downtown Anoka.
There's no way we're gonna find this ring. It's just not possible. You just don't do that. Doesn't happen.
In desperation, she messaged the owner of Billy's Bar and Grill, where they'd eaten.
I was putting myself in her shoes.
Erin Justin thought about her own wedding ring
I was almost sick to my stomach for her.
and what it must be like to be a transplant.
Everything is new. You don't know anybody. I mean, I guess I just kind of wanted to give her that feeling of friendship.
So Erin made a plea for help on the Anoka Community Facebook page.
I really didn't expect it to blow up like that.
And soon, everyone in Anoka seemed to be looking for the ring. Everyone but the person who found it.
I was just kind of like rocking back and forth, looking at my feet, and then it was right there.
Bridget Anderson had stopped at Anoka's Grain and Feed to buy corn for the ducks on the Rum River. Nearby, perched on a sidewalk just like this, she spotted it.
It was right there, and I picked it up.
Bridget showed the ring to her mom.
Yeah, I told her this is a wedding ring. Someone is missing this.
After which, Amy and Bridget walked directly to the Anoka Police Department.
I want Bridget to know the right thing to do in life, and that was the right thing to do.
The right thing to do, to hand the ring.
Yeah.
Turned out good.
To Keaton Roden, the community service officer, whose police department co-worker had happened to see
It is crazy.
Erin's Facebook post and tipped Captain Andy Youngquist.
Darnell sent me a picture of the ring. I compared the two, and miraculously, it was the ring.
It felt surreal, like it was a dream. Like you don't lose a ring and just get it back.
You don't, but
It's my ring. I got it back.
which got her thinking about this cold place in which she'd landed.
Tell you what, if we were in Seattle, we would not be standing here right now because you would not have that ring back. No way. No.
Which brings us here.
Good morning.
To Anoka Middle School for the Arts.
Always nervous walking into a school. I don't know why.
Maybe it's the 8th grader.
Thank you, card.
She's about to meet
Hi.
for the first
You must be Bridget.
time.
Hi, I'm Darnell.
A greeting and a gift of something cold.
Ice cream place.
How fitting.
Can I give you a hug? Thank you so much. We really appreciate you.
For Darnell's opinion of her new hometown has thawed considerably.
We did find some warmth in this cold place.
I always love his stories. Coming up on News 8, a moose made its way into a home in Alaska. How officials wrangled the massive mammal, coming up after the break.
And in the world of weather, if you have any plans tonight, definitely a gorgeous evening out there. 58 will be the temperature by the 8 o'clock hour, upper 40s to low 50s by the 10 to 11 o'clock time frame. Now we will go back into the 70s. I'll let you know when in the first warn forecast on the other side of the break. Stay with us.
There are so many things we take for granted. So many things. And along with them, sometimes we take the people who depend on them for their survival for granted too. The elderly, disabled, the veterans, people on limited and fixed incomes, or folks that lost jobs in sectors hardest hit during the pandemic. How can they survive with record increases in their basic cost of living? Some people just can't come back. And through no fault of their own, they're being left behind, struggling to keep their heat, water, and power on. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our heat, water, and power providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor has immediate openings and wants you to apply. They say this job takes grit, attention to detail, and ability to work as a team. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today. $2,500 hiring bonus.
The Island is going next level. Introducing the all-new High Limit area at Treasure Island Resort and Casino. Renovated and ready just for you. All your favorite slots and table games. Now with enhanced benefits, exclusive bonuses, and life-changing jackpots. Play with your Island Passport Club card and watch your winnings go next level. Elevate your game at the all-new High Limit area at Treasure Island Resort and Casino. Destination fun.
I have moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. Now there's Skyrizi. With Skyrizi, most people who achieve 90% clearer skin at 4 months had lasting clearance through 1 year.
Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, had a vaccine, or plan to.
Talk to your dermatologist about Skyrizi. Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
We're going to head a little out of state for this one. An Alaska homeowner got a big surprise when a moose made its way into her home. That massive mammal followed the family dog inside through an open door. It made itself at home and ate some plants without a care in the world until officers showed up and used the sound from a taser to convince the creature to go back outside. So there it soon began searching for more snacks. I want to talk about this because it made me think of the children's song Down by the Bay. I don't know if you know it, where the watermelons grow. There's a line about a goose kissing a moose.
Right.
Let me know if you know that
Now
song.
we just need to find the goose.
Yeah. Well, look.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'm sure there's one by the river somewhere.
Down by the bay, where the
Tell you
watermelons
what,
grow.
this week, if you're going to hang out by the river, it's not bad at all. We'll see temperatures in the 70s. Take a look here at your forecast as we go into Easter Sunday. 67 degrees will be the high. And I want to draw your attention to this precip chance. If we can take the graphics full screen. There we go. 20% chance of precip. But there's a but to this forecast. That will be in the evening and overnight hours. Do not cancel your Easter Sunday plans whatsoever. And here's how we get to 67. We'll start the day off with temperatures right around 43 degrees. We'll go to 52 by the noon hour. By the 4 o'clock hour, we'll go into the mid 60s. We'll see a temperature of 66 by the 6 o'clock time frame, and then 62 will be the temperature by 8 o'clock. And tomorrow is just downright gorgeous. We'll see a high of 68 in Black River Falls, 67 in Sparta, 65 in Viroqua. Eau Claire, you'll make it to 65. Even Ladysmith, you'll make it to 62 degrees. Right now, it's just downright nice out there. Eau Claire, good evening to you guys. You're seeing that temperature of 62 degrees. Feels like 62 because you have winds out of the southeast at 7 miles per hour. In La Crosse, you see that on the tower cam or city cam. There you go. Sunny skies. 67 degrees is the current temperature with winds out of the south at 17 miles per hour. We have a little bit of a gust as high as 24 miles per hour. So the radar scan right now, we have a clean sweep across the area, and this is going to get a break for the remainder of today and for the most part tomorrow. Like I said, evening and overnight hours, we will have a chance of precipitation, but not everybody will see it. High pressure, our nice fair weather friend. It is large, it is in charge, it is in control. We're on the back end of it. We've got a warm front just to the south of us that's going to push its way up and over. And what does that mean for you and me? Look at this right here. Temperatures in the 70s from Omaha to Tulsa, even Dallas-Fort Worth. And that nice warm air, that's going to push its way through the Coulee region starting tomorrow and going throughout the week. We'll see temperatures in the upper 60s, low 70s for Monday, mid 70s, even upper 70s by midweek. And in some places, would not surprise me to see 80. All right, let's go ahead and zoom in and bring it closer to home, shall we? We'll see temperatures by 11 o'clock in the 40s and 50s. The clouds will start to pick up a little bit. When you wake up in the morning, temperatures in the 40s will greet you from top to bottom. We'll get a break in the clouds by the afternoon hours, only for them to fire back up again in the late afternoon, early evening hours. There's that rain chance I was talking about. Now watch what happens as we go to the 10 o'clock hour. Over towards Eau Claire, seeing some rain, then a stray shower or two in the overnight hours. By Monday morning when you wake up, we'll see temperatures in the 40s, even low 50s. So that temperature trend I was talking about, watch what happens. That ridge of high pressure is going to stay in control. You see that jet stream staying to the north of us, and when that happens, it allows those temperatures to really ramp up. So the details of the first warn forecast for tonight, we're going to go to 42 degrees with partly cloudy skies and a nice light wind out of the southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. The balance of the next 8 days, 70 for Monday, 76 for Tuesday, 80. I see your face over there, Emily. 80 degrees for Wednesday, upper 70s for Thursday, mid 70s for Friday. Then we cool off again with rain chances Saturday and Sunday. Let's just take a second and look at Wednesday.
Holy cow.
80 degrees.
I saw the 80, genuine reaction.
Yeah, I wish I would have had a picture of that. Yeah. If we could have just taken the camera on that for like 2 seconds, that was just great.
That was something.
Yes,
well, I'm excited. I don't know about you.
I think I'm off that day.
All right.
I think.
Might as well.
Exactly.
Okay. Thanks, Eric.
You bet.
Coming up in sports, find out the latest from Augusta as weather has taken over the Masters. And here in La Crosse, it was a great day for baseball. UWL was taking on Stevens Point at Copeland Park. Kate has the highlights after the break.
Visit the Early Bird Home Show, going on now at the Ford Store Home Improvements. Lowest prices of the year on your 2023 project. Windows, bathrooms, and more.
To everyone who believes in tradition, come enjoy a few of ours from Wisconsin.
People in Wisconsin love a good fish fry.
Really love. And we love sharing it with guests everywhere.
At Culver's, we still batter our North Atlantic cod by hand to order.
And we cook it to a crispy, golden perfection just for you.
For you.
For you.
So it's crispy outside, flaky inside. Let us take care of you.
With some homegrown traditions we were raised on.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Luther High School, a powerhouse in cultural and academics. 95% of our graduates go on to a 2 or 4 year school. We have an average ACT score above 24. Luther High School has had 9 merit finalists in the last 7 years. Our on-site STEM program will offer welding and advanced wood programs and allow stackable credits at technical colleges throughout Wisconsin. Luther High School, Christ-centered, encouraging, and preparing students for life. Go to lutherhigh.org or find us on Facebook at We Love Luther.
Migraine hits hard, so you hit back with Ubrelvy. You put it all on the line. 1 dose of Ubrelvy quickly stops migraine in its tracks within 2 hours.
Do not take with strong CYP3A4 inhibitors. Most common side effects were nausea and tiredness.
Ask about Ubrelvy, the anytime, anywhere migraine medicine.
Losing a loved one is difficult. Remember the good times and life accomplishments of those who have passed by visiting the News8000.com obituaries page. Brought to you by Celebration of Life events at Celebrations on the River.
Dings, dents, scratches, big crunches. You know where to bring them. Pischke Motors Collision Center on 2nd Street in downtown La Crosse. When you've got a crew of professional body and paint technicians like ours, you provide them with the latest in repair equipment. And that's what we've done in this state-of-the-art, environmentally friendly facility. We have customer drive-in lanes, soft touch 24-hour car wash. So when the dings, dents, scratches, and even the big crunches happen, bring them to Pischke Motors Collision Center on 2nd Street in downtown La Crosse.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports.
Spring is here and the weather for sports in La Crosse is perfect, but because it's Easter weekend, many high school teams around the area have the weekend off. Now down in Georgia, they're not so lucky and the weather has taken over the Masters for the 2nd straight day. Round 2 was suspended yesterday due to bad weather. It was finished early this morning, but shortly after round 3 got started, play was suspended once again. The plan is for round 3 to resume tomorrow morning, then they'll finish round 4 later in the day. As of right now, Brooks Koepka is sitting in first with a 4-stroke lead over John Rahm. Both guys are through 6 holes for their 3rd round, but will golf 30 holes tomorrow to see who's putting on the green jacket. In 3rd place is Sam Bennett, who's just an amateur playing his first ever Masters event. He's sitting at 6 under par, and then there are 4 guys tied at 5 under par. It's going to be a long day tomorrow for these guys, but all of the highlights tomorrow night. All right, switching to baseball, Twins with just 2 losses on the year at home against the Astros. 2nd inning, 2 on for Kyle Farmer, and he gets a good chunk of this one. Sends it high and deep to left center. That clears the fence for a 3-run home run. The home fans are loving it. Twins take a 3-0 lead. Same inning, 2 men on again, and Trevor Larnach gets one through to the outfield. 1 runner comes across. The throw home is in time. Carlos Correa thrown out at home, but the Twins take the lead 4-0. Next inning, Twins in some trouble. Bases loaded for Yordan Alvarez, and he smokes this one. A grand slam to right field. We're all tied up. 8th inning now, 2 on for Christian Vasquez, and he lines one into left field. Nick Gordon has some wheels. He comes in to score. Twins now lead 6-4, and the next batter, Byron Buxton, you can kiss this one goodbye. His first home run of the year, and it's a beauty. Twins take a 5-run lead, and they would hold on 9-6 the final. Twins improved to 6-2 on the year. The offense looks good. Their starting pitchers are dealing. They'll go again tomorrow. And we did have some baseball down at Copeland Park. UW La Crosse taking on Stevens Point. 0-0 game early, and the Eagles making sure it stays that way. A 4-6-3 double play to end the inning. And then in the bottom half of the second, Ben Larange, with 2 men on, gets the single in the left field, but the runner is held up at third. The next batter, Jordan Williams, he's going to hit a deep fly ball to right. That's plenty deep enough to score a run. The Eagles take a 1-0 lead. Next inning, 2 on for George Seaman, and he delivers a hit up the middle. 1 run comes in to score. The Eagles extend the lead as they would go on to win it 12-6. UWL is now 16-5 on the year. All of highlights from the Brewers and the Timberwolves tonight at 10. That's all for now. We'll be right back.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Non-drowsy Claritin knocks out symptoms from over 200 allergens without knocking you out. Feel the clarity and make today the most wonderful time of the year. Live Claritin Clear.
Would you look at that?
It's beautiful.
Wow.
That's our boy.
So proud.
Enjoy one of our tasty bagel sandwiches like the steak, egg, and cheese bagel or the sausage, egg, and cheese bagel.
Sometimes in louder situations, it's tough to hear what others are saying.
We just thought, why not get a baseline so that we know where we're at?
I think the staff is very friendly.
They live here in our community. They care about the people that live here. They want to help people hear better. I feel like we're in the business of keeping people's eyes healthy, but I feel like keeping your ears healthy is also very important, and all of our senses are important.
Better Hearing Center on Alaska, next to St. Pat's Church.
I'm Brody from Great River Harley-Davidson. We will be having events all season long. Whether it's your first time on a bike or you've been riding for years, we want to see you here. Stop by and see us anytime at Great River Harley-Davidson.
One final look at the next 8 days. We'll see temperatures in the upper 60s, low 70s for Monday, mid 70s for Tuesday. 80 degrees on Wednesday. That's good enough for a Derek Sibley to a jersey. Upper 70s for Thursday, mid 70s for Friday, then rain chances next week. And 80 degrees.
Is he giving up a touchdown sign?
He is. That's.
I mean, that week of weather definitely looks like a touchdown.
Yes,
that's
it
for
is.
sure.
Yes.
That's what you were working on over there.
It actually looks nice enough. We should get a lot of baseball games in high school games.
Right.
So no more rain. We need those games to go for my sports.
Note to self: I think Derek's going to wash all of our cars on Wednesday.
Oh,
make sure you
that's
just
so nice of
make sure
him.
you just give him the keys. He's going to take it to get them washed.
Just hand them off to him as I walk in.
He doesn't know it yet. He doesn't know.
Oh.
He'll do it.
Yeah, he always does.
All right. Well, thank you so much for watching News 8. We hope you'll join us again tonight at 10.